Call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well, the men that taught us this truth. All right. Double honors to them. All right. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scripture teaches us to do. Shalom to the very few sisters that may be listening as well. This is the brother Yarmari from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming to you with another lesson, and this lesson is a basic lesson, but as I always say, a basics kill, um, you know, as I'm gonna just get right into it, man. The time that we coming into, the time of Jacob's trouble, all right, the time of the hour of temptation. Esau pushing his war machine, he pushing his troops. He's pushing the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast according to the Holy Scriptures. All right, the what's that called? The vaccinations. All right, the immunity. Bill Gates, Bill Gates, and Mark of the Beast, Mark Cuban call it the immunity authorization. Some BS like that. I did a lesson on it a couple days ago. Hey, nevertheless though, man. These devils out here pushing their war machine. This is the time where like the brother Benji say, Ratasa Wanya, fear and faith, it go hand in hand. And that's when we really gonna have to tap into that fear of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and that faith, and knowing that it'll be well with those who serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Nevertheless, I'm gonna just get into the scriptures, man. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 12. It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, because the Lord will preserve you. You're going off in your wickedness and your folly, thinking you won't be judged. And the Lord preserve wicked niggas for the day of judgment, man. All right. It says, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. Because it's going to be well with the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because he's not man, as the scriptures say, he's not man that he could lie. All right. He promised us salvation. He promised us redemption, and he promised that he's going to save, all right, his elect. He's going to deliver them from the time that come. It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit shall lift up a standard, paraphrasing out the book of Isaiah, like it says in Psalms, the only thine eyes shall see the salvation. 1,000 shall fall at thy right, and 1,000 shall fall at thy left. So everybody has to fulfill their role in the movie of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and the elect. And he got the special effects on them, man. But nevertheless, this is Proverbs 15. I think it's about 30. Proverbs 15 and 32, it says, he that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. And what it says in the book of Timothy, that the scriptures offer reproof for instruction. And that's why we rebuke others, we rebuke amongst the brotherhood, we rebuke ourselves. We die daily. We mortify the deeds of the flesh through the faith and through the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's why the scripture said, take heed to thyself and into the doctrine. Take heed to thyself and into the flock. So you have to take heed. You have to reprove and rebuke yourself. All right. The scripture says, examine thyself whether thou in the faith. And that's what we do through the fear of the Lord, through the faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Our righteousness are as filthy rags. So we gotta filter our mental daily in this truth. This is verse 33. It says, the fear of Yahweh is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. All right. And we're coming into some humbling times. The humbling situations, are going to present themselves to the men of the Lord. And like I say, man, I seen prolific brothers, brothers who good on the camera, man, and good with the words and the searches and the history and all type of shit. Brothers that was the full package. But when it came time to those media parts, but those parts like when it comes time for humility and self-observation, you wouldn't even think that's the brother that be on the camera talking shit every week, because a lot of people can't take this. But here it is. We coming into the mightiest reward ever, the most honorable reward ever. Like the elder Malcolm said, to go to war, alongside with King David. He always quote, remind us that we'll be able to do that. Hey, being joint heirs, which comes with being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. Receiving those crowns on our head, as it says in the book of Esdras. I think it's first or second Esdras. But receiving those crowns on our head from the man which was taller than all the other men. Just what Yahweh Shai said, man, in his father's house are many mansions. I will not drink of the fruit of the vine till I drink it new with you in the kingdom of heaven. Those are the most, I might sound like I'm going on and on, but I don't do that. All right. I'm not even that type. These things are just so honorable, man, and so mighty. We got to be brought to the lower state for getting a reward like that. Hey, look at it, man. You go through the shit. You work at a factory or whatever it is you do. You put yourself in the servitude for Esau in this system, and he gives you a shitty, a shitty pay. Nevertheless, because we ain't supposed to be working anyway, but this is our captivity. How much more working for the Lord, man? So you humble yourself for this devil. Trust and believe me. You gotta, humble yourself for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to receive this reward, but only through the fear of the Lord that you're gonna do that. I'm gonna read it over. This is Proverbs 16. Salakia, Proverbs 15 and verse 33, it says, the fear of Yahweh is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. So we want to be humble, and have faith and fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, to hell with, the incredulity of the wicked, those that don't believe. They'll never understand why we do this work, man. But they'll never take part in that first round draft pick either. Hey, this is Job 28 and verse 23. It says, good understanding, the way thereof, and knowledge, the place there. Salakia, Yahweh understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof, because he created all things. So this is the one we should fear. All right, it says, for he looks to the ends of the earth, he seeth under the whole heaven, to make the weight for the winds, and he weighed the waters by measure. Hey, that's nobody can say they do that. All right. Esau pump fake and play God and just look stupid every fucking time, But nobody can say they did those things with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai does, man. It says, when he made the decree for the rain and the way of the lightning of the thunder, then did he see it and declare it and prepared it and searched it out. And unto the man he said, behold, the fear of Yahweh, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil, that is understanding. All right, because that's what's going to get us through these times that's coming. The fear of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Nothing else. Nothing else is going to deliver like this. Nothing else. Not one thing is going to deliver like fearing Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because when you fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to keep the faith. You're not going to fold. All right. You're going to make your head adamant towards them. Like it says in Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel, your head like an adamant flint. You're not going to fear what these unbelievers think, what your family think, Just like right now, you got people out here making a mockery and a scourge of people who ain't walking around with gloves and a mask. They looking at them strange. And like the brother, I think that was the brother Natazaki who said it in the group, GMS Teach the Wise, that's his page. In the group, that people are being scrutinized for not wearing masks and gloves now, man. And he said, basically, that's how they gonna look at people, if they don't got the chip. And I can believe that. I can dig that. That's of the truth, man. I can see these motherfuckers scoffing now. Hey, look how they scoff at us. And I'm talking about our people, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Just for telling them they Israelites, for telling them they heritage, man. They've been brought so fucking low, that inferiority complex, and that social engineering has dealt with them so roughly that you tell them anything outside of the norm or with that thus said Esau, you a bug out, But hey, we coming into them times where we gonna have to use that fear and faith, man, to just push us through this thing, man. It says, better is he that have little understanding. It says in Apocrypha in the book of Sirach, better is he that have little understanding and fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai than he has a great understanding and don't. And matter of fact, let me get this. It says, it's Sirach 6 and verse, it's Sirach 6 and 36. It says, if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. And that going to the brotherhood, communicating, learning, humbling thyself, being able to go under the yoke and learn, from the brothers that's over you. Hey, the brothers that's under you, if they got a piece of information, concerning the scriptures, and the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, a life experience or something. Verse 37, it says, let thy mind be upon the ordinances of Yahweh, and meditate continually in his commandments, and he shall establish thy heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire. And we just read it in Job, that ultimate wisdom, man, is to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. To fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And once again, I'm going to quote that Proverbs, and never get old. Trusting, I'm going to read it. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. It never get old, man. This is just something I was thinking about in the spirit. Said I'd just get on camera, man. Why not? This is Proverbs 3 and verse 5. It says, trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. And that's what it's going to do. It's going to be health to us. It's going to strengthen us. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Being wise in our own eyes got us into fucking Esau college, gang banging, Christianity, all type of madness, man. Before we had the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that's what your own ways get you, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and fearing him and following him and putting that trust in him and having faith in him, he get us where we gotta go, man. And in these times, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that now more than ever, man. So, hey, nevertheless, hey, that's all I got on this, man. Fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. I just did something that like the Apostle Elder Taha said. I'm uploading this raw. I just got a couple of scriptures, that was in my mind, man, and I figured I'd put it on wax, man. Hey, we need this daily edification, or like the Elder Apostle Gabar say, this daily exhortation, brothers. All right, hey, but with that being said, hopefully this video was edifying, man. Hey, call aloud in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that taught us the truth, and to the hopeful elect. Shalom.